What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine, and this is an Instagram post from Breaking 911 of Black de Blasio, New York City Mayor Eric Adams himself, telling you that you should basically live in the pod and eat the bugs. He's crying about carbon emissions and how meat and dairy are so harmful for the planet, and I'm sure these people would love nothing more than to tell you exactly what kind of food you can eat. They already want to tell you how much money you can have, what kind of car you can drive, and what pharmaceuticals you need to inject into your body before you can go back to work. And this is the same guy who had the opportunity to stop the mandates as soon as he became mayor, and he chose not to. This is the same guy who said that, when Brooklyn was being terrorized by fireworks, don't call the cops. It's not a police issue, even though he used to be a former cop. But at that particular time, that was going to be political suicide. So he couldn't go that route. And he said, just talk to your neighbors. And I will never let him live this one down because a woman who was being terrorized by fireworks asked the neighbors to stop and they shot her 8 times. This is the guy. And now he's telling you that meat is so bad for the planet and you should change your diet. These people are absolutely despicable. And when you hear him talk, you can tell that he barely even knows how to read.
1 in every 5 metric tons of carbon dioxide our city emits comes from food.
5 metric carbon dioxide. What about the asylum seekers, Eric? What about the asylum seekers, all the free stuff that you're giving them? This guy is completely despicable.
But all food is not created equal. The vast majority of food that is contributing to our emission crises lies.
Emissions crises? What are you talking about? You just made that up to scare people, right? But you're not going to stop the flow of immigrants. Of course, that's not really your problem. You're the one putting them up in hotels, right? And calling them asylum seekers. He's never going to live that one down either, right? The fireworks fiasco and the asylum seekers, they completely erased the term immigrant. They completely, obviously illegal. That's out the window. Illegal, alien, immigrant, migrant, all out the window. Now every single person is an asylum seeker. It's kind of like when Rona came around, there was nothing else. There was no common head cold. There was no chest pain. It was all Rona. It was all long Rona. There was nothing else. And now you mean to tell me that every single person trying to get here is an asylum seeker? Is anybody going through the front door and doing paperwork and paying? Is anybody doing that? Or is it all gone and they're all just seeking asylum from a vicious, war-torn country? Give me a break. And I know that's not what this is about, but this guy just really grinds my gears, and especially the way he's talking. He can't read.
In meat and dairy products. We already know that a plant power diet is...
Like, what is he? Does he have CTE or something? Why are you talking like that, bro? Wake up. Meat and dairy products are not created equal. We are going to... It's like, bro, what are you... Charles Barkley is more articulate.
Better for your physical and mental health.
Oh, he's going to tell you what's better for your physical and mental health. Eric Adams, the man who was forcing people to get pharmaceuticals to eat at Applebee's, is going to tell you what's best for your health. Give me a break.
And I am living proof of that. But the reality is that thanks to this new inventory, we're finding out it is better for the planet.
Oh, yeah, it's better for the planet. What about the people, bro? You're so worried about the planet. It's all completely fake, obviously. You don't care anything about the planet. If you did, you wouldn't be giving all these migrants food that they're throwing out the back door. It's ridiculous. And some of the comments here, of course, cavemen weren't hunting plants. They were carnivores, and that's how it's been since day one. Sorry, I'll stick to meat, and the planet will be just fine. Besides, Adams doesn't give a damn about his city, let alone the planet. Absolute facts, right? He doesn't care about the planet. He doesn't care about the city. He cares about lining his pockets. And we should still be figuring out where that $80 million, or was it $800 million? It was a lot of money missing under de Blasio's watch, but he's gone and we'll never speak of it again. We'll never hear of it again. You can't even ask that question. It's gone. And I'm sure Eric Adams is going to have something very similar to that before he's out of office. Who is we? People need to start asking for evidence backing their science. Who wrote it and who funded it? Absolute facts. But like I always say, just the fact that he says it is enough to make it true. If one of these establishment political hack shills says something, that's it. It's true. It's a fact because it came out of my mouth, because it came out of my head, my thoughts. That's enough to make it true. It doesn't get questioned. There is no pushback. Just know that I said it. I'm better than you. I'm smarter than you. So it's absolutely true. Even though it's coming out of a guy who can't even read, right? He's 65 years old. He's constantly out partying with his girlfriend. It's like, bro, why don't you? Where's the data to back this BS? He should focus on crime and nothing else. Is New York outlawing meat or just declaring another tax? Yeah, people see through it. Do they even realize when they are lying anymore? You will eat the bugs and own nothing. Yeah. Guess he's changing the science again. Yet the shot was okay to force. Soon they will ask you to eat your own poop. This man is spreading this man now I'm guilty of it too. Man, his reading abilities are horrendous. Exactly. Right? He can't even read the script that was given to him. And you probably had a steak dinner and buttered your roll on the taxpayers after the speech. By the way, your script was pathetic. Dude is Joe Biden 2.0. Can't even read. Exactly. And this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're up against, right? John Fetterman is back now. The man who couldn't speak before he got into office and then went to the hospital for depression. And now they're going to make him a martyr. They're going to make him a hero. So you couldn't speak. You had to read your words off of a weirdo computer app. You still got elected and then immediately went away for depression. And now he comes back. And if you don't just immediately applaud that, then of course you're going to be some kind of bigot, even though we're constantly told that white men are the problem. But like I always say in almost every single video, if you take any of their talking points, any of their narratives, any of their agendas to their illogical, irrational conclusion, it will undoubtedly, like clockwork, every single time conflict with another one of their agendas. And that's what we see with Fetterman. That's what we're seeing with Eric Adams. That's what we see with AOC. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, right? They're going to tell you that you only have 10 more years to live while they're buying beachfront property. They're going to tell you that Elon Musk is a fascist while they're driving around in a Tesla. They're going to tell you that meat and dairy is so harmful for the planet. Meanwhile, they're going to give out free peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to the asylum seekers that are going to get thrown onto the street in Times Square. It's all absolutely ridiculous. And this guy is the epitome of the problem. Him, London Breed, Scott Wiener, the list goes on. Now I'm getting too triggered, but thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.